And hope you're doing well today. It is Friday, so welcome to the end of the week, and we're here for our daily market update. Going to talk about what happened yesterday, what's happening today, and what our potential trading opportunities are. So keep these videos super short. So let's jump straight into it. See how things are shaking out. Let's begin over here with news. What news do we have coming up today? Really, there's no high impact news coming up. We do have this red report right here, 9 a.m. Mr. Powell is speaking. However, he's delivering opening remarks, so I'd be hard pressed to think anything's really going to come out of this because, the high impact news that we typically want to be aware of would be the things that have that large potential to be a catalyst in the marketplace, whether it's like a jobs report, manufacturing, the PMI, so on and so forth, things that give you that bellwether report of what the economy is doing and how that might affect the overall markets. Delivering a speech, it's red because it's Mr. Powell. If there was some sort of a Q&A, it's red because of what could potentially come out of his mouth. But if he's just delivering some opening remarks for to kick off a speech, which is on what is it on even? Online event. It doesn't really say what it is. That could be interesting, I guess. Tread lightly around it, but it's not going to be an open Q&A session where he could be giving commentary about the overall direction of things to come. So I think we're all right there. So with that said, we're going to just kind of hold to the plan. And the plan, as always, like clockwork, is we simply follow what the BTX method is doing for us, and we follow the alerts that it provides to us. If it doesn't provide us any alerts, we don't do anything. If it provides us with alerts, we park our trades where they need to be and wait for things to happen. And if they don't happen, then we move on to the next day, right? So for the S&P, we are in a short bias on the 4-hour. Short bias on the 4-hour and a long bias on the 30-minute. So we have a mixed bias here, so we're not doing anything. S&P, big X, nothing's gonna happen there. Over on crude, we're in a long bias, so we're gonna be looking for long trading opportunities. We said that yesterday. We wanted to see the market pull back a little bit, looking out here, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. That's what we'd like to see intraday. It took off yesterday, never really came back. It did start to give us a bit of a pullback here towards the end of the day. Actually, it was the last hour of my session where we did start to see a pullback, but it was short-lived. It did break back out in the direction of the market trend, but didn't really get us anywhere. Took us out for a small loss as we ratcheted off risk on this one. Today, we're going to look for the same process. We'd like to see the market pull back like it's doing right now. Lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Like to see it keep pulling back. And then if it breaks with momentum back in the direction of that current bias, then we'll take a trade. So yesterday, potential opportunity here for a small potential loss as well on crude. For gold, we're in a short bias, so we'd like to see the market push up. We'd like to see it make higher highs and higher lows, and then break down like it's doing right now. It's breaking back down in the direction of that market trend, but we'd like to see it push up first. So maybe as the new session gets underway and we get into regular trading hours, we could see gold push a little bit higher. If we do, we'd like to start parking our sell entries at the bottom of those previously closed higher lows. So again, it needs to push up here. Higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. And then if it falls back down in the direction of that bias, we'll be able to take a short trade. So looking for shorts on crude, looking for shorts on gold, looking for longs here on crude, not doing anything with the S&P. Crypto markets seem to be selling off overnight, so there may be something going on coming into the weekend. We shall see. As always, though, like I've said before, we're not here to try to push our bias onto what the market's doing. We're simply here to follow what the market does, right? What you or I think, what anyone else out there thinks, valid opinions, you've got your opinions, but we shouldn't try to project those opinions onto the market. Systematic, quantifiable trading quantifiable reasons for being in a trade, systematic processes, like the keys to a combination lock, they need to all fall in place in order for it to open. That's what we're doing with our trading plan here. And that's what provides us with the overall long-term positive expectancy. And that's what you should be looking for in trading. Isn't the excitement of being in a trade, it's that positive long-term expectancy that allows you to grow your account and generate longer-term wealth for you and your family. All right, that's what you're here for. All right, so anyway, I don't have much to say today. It's Friday. We'll see what the markets do, how they shake out. But again, as always, stick to the plan, trade the plan, and that's what puts you in the best position for success. All right, have a great one. I'll talk to you in a bit. If you're part of the BTX crew over from Trade Thirsty, we have another call coming up here in about 30 minutes where I'm going to run through the numbers for the past month and just dive in and dissect the trading opportunities.